Yeah, man. I don't. I'm over here just looking through HBO Max. I had started watching this month, and then I forgot. I said, "Dang, the pod finna start."
Yeah.
And so, you know, we got like 25 downloads on the first episode. I wanted to have that talk with y'all. We had, behind the scenes
Yeah.
before I start pressing the button on putting the other ones up there. But I'm gonna start doing that this week. Hell, I should have been started doing it because I've been paying for it, but I ain't going. I was finna flip flop and go back to what you call them, uh, Audible, not
Oh
Audible, not what's the other thing called, Anchor. But I
yeah.
was like, I'm cool on that, man. I thought about it, and then I kept like, what was it, Hood Hype? They whole show pretty much where they was playing music. They can't play music like that, like not even the snippets.
Yeah.
So
Because
I
they
was
get
like, man,
clean probably.
yeah, I'm like, man, let me just stay right on over here, man, and play my little 15 seconds, you know. And then I'm like, man, this, but yeah, man, shoot, Breezy, what's been going on, man? What's happening?
Uh, I managed to get a friend of mine to send me her old graphics card. I got that yesterday. I got my stimulus yesterday.
Oh, got that stimmy didn't hit. Well, yeah, look, we going straight to the Rolex, because I know that stimmy, yours is fat. You got both of them
Yeah, and they gave
plus
me
some
interest
on
on it.
top of it. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that boy balling
Yeah.
out of control, boy. Man,
Uh,
put 200 aside so we when I come down, I'm gonna steal away down there and put a
yeah.
couple hundred aside. we gonna
Yeah.
make a we gonna make a short film. We gonna make a trailer in the club.
Yeah, I got that, and then just I've been running around because now I got to get the. Pretty much my whole stimulus is gonna be thrown into getting the truck up and running again because I got a truck. It's an
Oh,
old
okay.
truck my folks gave me, and it's literally been sitting in the yard for like a couple of years now
Oh,
because
okay. Well,
I
y'all.
ain't had the overhead to like really fit that into a budget to take care of it, and now I do. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go
Well,
ahead and get that up and running.
okay. We're gonna put a trailer tease out. Then we're gonna bring the budget down from 3 to 100.
I got tree fitting, $3.50. Where you can do that?
Yeah. Oh
Oh
no.
man.
Yeah, man.
But no,
You
I
know.
just been chilling. I've been looking at some shit going on Twitch. They finna start. Oh man, they finna start fucking making it pay to win. And I'm like, I don't know about Twitch right now.
Wait a minute. What?
Well, what they're gonna do is you're gonna pay Twitch, right? You're gonna give them a percentage of money, and as a streamer. So if you stream on Twitch and you want to promote your channel, you give them a percentage of money, and they'll put you on front page. But it doesn't guarantee people are going to go to your channel. So it's pretty much like you're paying for exposure butts with no guarantee. And it's like it's just really gonna really kill any type of any discoverability whatsoever. Because chances are it's gonna be similar to like how YouTube does it, where you pay like a couple $100 and your shit end up in a lot of recommended fees and shit. Like Twitch shit gonna
Hmm.
be wild because there's some people on Twitch who they got them contracts before Mixer went out and
Hmm.
they made a cool 8 figures, so they just gonna have their shit in constant rotation. Most of the morally, I guess you could say, righteous streamers are like, nah, fuck that shit. That's not how y'all should do it. But then
Hmm.
the trolly ones are like, bro, I already got $1,000 set aside.
I mean, but you know what though? I'm not mad at that at all because the thing is we got to get to that point. And I was talking to me and Hayes talk about that all the time. Is that's the next point. Like that's what I'm about to bust my butt for is to one get into investing, two get back in my sequel group, three learn some other skills, and 4 just investing. Like I mean, and 5 traveling because me and Loopy got the Love Blurs kicking off, so it's like you know I'm on the whole vibe of let's get this going. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like at this point in the game, you know, we all talking about settling down, and it's about the next generation. Like I'm getting back, straight health wise. So it's like, man, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm focused on just doing, and once I do that, and then you know, I got a chat met from my other account. Um,
Mhm.
let me see here. Let him know. Y'all heard the clicks in the back. Uh, what was I finna say? That's the big thing though. Like I understand, like for the people who ain't got nothing, but I just feel like at this point we gotta just get our hustle on, man, and whatever we gotta do, work overtime, get our streams popping. Like it's just that time. This that time, because my whole thing is to just put the like, to get to the point where I'm making double or triple what I'm making working, and then a third of that. So basically, what I'm making now in a year, a third of that is going back to the channel. Is going to marketing and promotion, so we can start launching getting everybody's channel going, and everybody, it's basically doing the same thing, and we recoup the process to at least be sitting at 120,000 a year, and what I'm saying, we just keep replicating that, then we put that in the stocks or crypto or whatever we doing, and then just learning new skills, learning different things, and learning different businesses, and starting that up, and just basically just taking it to the next level, because it's like by the time we 40, 45, we want to have this thing set up to where our kids can start benefit. We could max out our retirements. You know what I'm saying? Like put trust funds for the kids together. Start having the kids, start raising them, and then we could pull back on some of it and let it go on autopilot. Put our peoples on, make sure they don't run it into the ground, but keep it to where they working, and that's gonna be the thing. But it's gonna be super duper competitive. Like we
Yeah,
gonna have
but
to.
I mean, Twitch already has issues with discoverability, and this is just another layer on top of the fuckery.
I
Because it
mean,
would
yeah,
be
but
one
see,
thing. It would be one thing of like, all right, you kick in like $100, and they guarantee, you know, you get this many eyes on your channel for this amount of minutes. Like people have to see it, sort of like how they do the ads, where like if you're watching a streamer and you're not subbed, you have to see an ad. So like if it was a case where I kicked in $100 and they're watching their favorite streamer, and then for 60 seconds my channel pops up and they have to watch my channel for 60 seconds or some shit, that's cool. It's annoying, but it's better than you just give $100 and they throw you on the front page for whatever, and maybe somebody clicks on you, maybe they don't. Because like when you think about how your Twitch channel operates, it's basically a subscription service to your favorite network,
mm-hmm.
and them just saying give us $100 and maybe. Actually, I got a funny video I can show you about this shit. Let me go find that video. But like them saying, well, maybe we'll put you in front of some ads or some shit. I feel like they need a way better guarantee than some exposure bucks.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. What's up, Serizaku?
What's going on?
Hey, bro.
Man, nothing much. While Breezy pulling up that video, we gonna go ahead and do it like this. Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, cats, dogs, chickens, snakes, alligators, aliens, predators? I present to no. What's up, y'all? It's Big Killzown on your phone and money still long. I'm here with Serizaku, the big otaku,
Bada
and
boom.
take
I'm here.
and take it easy, baby. It's breezy. Yeah,
What's
and
good?
this what's up, y'all? And this episode is brought to you by viewers like y'all, namely that boy Charlie, COG Child of God.
Yeah. If a wickedness, I'm really gonna get strangled. Well, the fell down, like a fallen angel. They better watch every single angle. If they wanna lose, then they're gonna get mangled. To all the fall, but the lies better realize, recognize the evil hover around like a bunch of flies. Flies people slipping, they wanna try right. Take off when I'm all better.
And you know what? I gotta go ahead on and say it like that boy Charlie stay coming with something. That was just a preview of a record he finna drop. And so, shout out to Charlie, man. He out that boy right there been supporting the channel. He been keeping the lights on and basically, been donating, heavy supporting. And basically he did took care of like StreamYard and Buzzsprout, and some of the trips for the Love Blurs for like the year. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Charlie, COG Child of God. Y'all go check him out. And salute to that man. What's up, y'all?
Not much.
Another day in the
Man,
life.
so you saying basically Twitch about to have it to where you could pay to
Hey,
advertise. I mean, but I mean, just the thing about it, they don't want us to come through with the come through. Cause once we come through with the come through and the money behind it, it's over. Like
I'm telling you,
it's
don't want
all
nobody.
the way, it's all the way. No, it's all the way over because they know this the best show. They know this the best show on. You know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
on the airways.
Yep.
You know, and I basically been playing because if I hadn't have been, tricking and Simon a couple years ago, I didn't we I didn't let everybody live long enough. Like it you don't want me to get all the way on my feet and start throwing the bread because and then not just on the promotion but the the production and everything else. We're gonna have Breezy with a different man since he let old boy run. I'm gonna keep saying
Keep
that
saying that shit.
because you let the I'm low key man. He need to send you a mask. Rumor, if you watching this, go ahead send Breezy a mask with Breezy on the top of the mask. For playing. And West Side Gun too. We love y'all, but y'all they was watching this too and ran off with it. They was one of the people in the comments that don't be saying nothing. And then he said, "Damn, that's a good idea. I'm gonna run with it." And Breezy, you let him run off with the. He ran off on the
No,
plug.
I got something.
I've been saying get the ski mask with the pirate hat. I've been saying it. We would have took over the game before Kodak. And matter of fact, Kodak got on here. He probably had got Kodak was the first to do it. And then rumor they both came on this part. They said, "Damn, we could be anonymous," you know. And then wait a minute, Kanye was the biggest one because he looked at both of them and said, "Oh, okay, I see what y'all doing. Let me go ahead and do this." But no, I kind of see it's gonna make a lot of people step their game up because what's gonna happen is it's gonna solve the other problem that y'all hate, which is the girls on there twerking.
No, they already solved that.
Wait a minute, they did?
Yeah, they got
They
their own
did.
category.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but still, they gonna still pop up on the top, like
No, they in their own category. If you don't have the category checked as a category you want to check out, they don't even show up.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, okay
it's pretty much
then.
a filter system. Like everybody's channels has tags and shit underneath it now. So like if you tag someone as like if you put the tag like rainbows or some shit, you'll only find people in the tag with rainbows.
Oh,
So
okay.
now they all got a tagging system. So and they pretty strict about it.
Y'all, I'm an idiot. I put 2 deodorants on.
What?
I wanted to smell extra good, but anyway. No, we gonna have we this show gonna be a phenomenal show. But y'all told me, bro. Oh, hold up, I forgot. Before we get off of Twitch, they struck a deal to where folks could play music on their stream now.
You can still get striked, but if it's like a part of the game's music, you're fine. But like you just can't open your stream up and be playing fucking Roddy Ricch or some shit. Like it has to be in
In
the actual
game.
game soundtrack.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can play GTA the way that it was meant to be played, which they said that GTA the definitive collection is coming. So they trademarked it in South Korea. So how y'all feel about that, man? Do you feel like we should go ahead and like? I think that's gonna be like my first marathon stream. Like,
Oh, South Korean GTA.
no, they just trademarked it there first. That's all that is. It ain't gonna be no
Maybe.
South. No, and you know what's called ain't going for that. And I'm
South
surprised it
Korea.
even got.
Oh.
I know, but they just trademarked it there first. Like wasn't nobody looking for it. That's all. No, that's what it is. Cause think about it. Think about it. They did that there just to get. Cause this is Rockstar we talking about. They the kings of of doing this. They the kings of doing it. What's that?
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Boy, Serizaku, you ain't over there getting busy, is you?
Nah.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
No.
I still remember when hip hop did that, man.
That
And
shit
then
was
Tor
wild.
go bring it. Tor brought it back. I remember
Nah,
listening
man.
to that. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I tried to recreate that little moment and it didn't work out.
I mean, like, I already know they're gonna take songs out of the definitive collection of GTA unless they can get every fucking song put in the damn game. Which we know that they can't because going by the way San Andreas is on PC and on Xbox 360, songs is missing.
For real?
Yeah, this is why I gotta keep my PS2 copies around.
Oh, I ain't missed nothing on PlayStation.
On PS2, like hell no.
No, on PlayStation 3, I ain't missed nothing.
For Grand Theft Auto 4, they took off some songs and then they was like we had to substitute them with some different ones.
For 4, we talking about for San Andreas and
San
yeah, 4.
Andreas is missing music as well.
Well, that's on Xbox, ain't it? Cause I
That's also on
could have.
PC.
Eggbot.
Oh, okay. Well, PlayStation they ain't do that because that's when I had bought them.
Excuse me.
So
Yeah, like there's
yeah.
always stuff like getting taken out now, like
Yeah,
just,
you know how they be
just
doing. They be scanning.
music. It'd be like, oh well, it's some licensed music, we gotta take it out. It's like,
Man, dog. I mean, I think they're gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna be a thing where they gonna not they're not gonna put all of the songs in there. I think they can't because they're saying this is definitive. They can't not do every song. Like it just wouldn't make sense if they do it like that.
Unless they pay for them all, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, they gonna do it. They can't not do it. So it's just gonna be we're gonna see how it's gonna shake out. But
Yeah.
Man, I sat up there and went to go see Venom yesterday, y'all. Boy,
You actually paid money for that?
it was some mid.
You could. I told you it was gonna be minimum carnage. You could have literally had like bought a Jose Canseco bat and got more value.
Ha!
Yeah, boy, everybody, look, I'm gonna just say this. I thought it was gonna be good,
It's
but
a
it was.
it's like how I said, man. You're gonna have a movie with carnage, and it's gonna be PG-13.
Yeah, but see, that wasn't the problem. My problem was how they handled it. Now, we not gonna get into spoilers or whatever. If y'all still want to, I went to the Hood movie theater too. I only paid $8, so I'm not that mad at it because it was cool. Like, I wasn't even mad because, hey, $8, I ain't crying over it. $12 popcorn, definitely was satisfied with that. Um, I didn't go see it on the biggest screen possible, which you might if you want to see it. Like, it's not bad. It's just it's not even in the violence because the it pushed it to the limit. Like, the only thing you didn't see was the blood and guts, but they had all of the stabby stab, the symbiote, all of that. All of that was there. So, it was just the way that they handled the situation. It was the way they handled everything. And me personally, I felt like if you gonna do this, you need to do it the right way. You know.
Man, I looked at that shit and I was like, no. I mean,
So
it's what it was. Like, man, you should have asked for your money back and like gone to see like the card counter.
no, I wasn't gonna go. Then it had card counter up there at the Hood. The Hood movie theater had all of the mainline stuff. And I just started watching the Many Saints in Newark, and it's pretty good so far.
Hell yeah, I heard
Um,
that's fucking great. Like, I hadn't had no chance to watch it yet because I got the horror sign going on. So I'm like, dude, I woke up, I watched Todd McFarlane's Spawn, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark,
Oh, fuck her.
Wishmaster, um, House on Haunted Hill, the original,
mm,
and then like I'm gonna probably start what's the name? Nine on Elm Street tomorrow.
mm. I mean, man. So the only thing I would say is they need to put a director's cut out of Venom and Venom 2 because I feel like they cut so much out of that movie,
To get
and
that
just like they did.
PG rating.
I mean, they did it with Wolverine, and Wolverine got a director's cut with all the blood and guts and everything in there. So
Yeah, it's a much better movie as a result. Like,
yeah,
this is some refried beans scenario bullshit of why not just fry that shit right the first time and get up?
yeah. I mean, because they trying to tie, and they about to tie both of them in there, and
I know.
both Spider-Man. So they can't have him sitting up there chopping heads off and doing, they can't do that.
You ain't gotta have Venom doing it, just have Carnage do it.
Yeah, that works. Let Carnage do all that shit. Then the Spider-Man.
Like, they literally fucking wasted one of the you literally basically retold Maximum Carnage, at least some of the story beats. And it's like you ain't do it's the same fucking problem with Dark Phoenix. You have to earn this shit. Part of
Yeah,
Maximum Carnage's charm is the fact that the storyline is that Spider-Man and Venom have to team up with a couple other motherfuckers to beat this motherfucker down.
mm,
This one you see have Venom do it, and it's like, okay, all of like everything that went into it is just gone now. It's like, yeah, you can't attempt this shit now for 5 years.
Mm.
So it's like this is what this movie was delayed for.
No, the movie wasn't delayed for that. It was delayed because of the CPAC. It wasn't delayed because of the
Man,
man.
you could have put this shit out on fucking media last year.
Yeah, they could have.
And nobody would have been fucking as pissed as we are now because like we waited for this. I feel like Menelaus from fucking Troy. Is this what you left me for?
Mm.
And like this movie man, I ain't even seen this movie yet, and I want my money back.
Hey, it's all good, man. Like, hey, it
I
is
want
what
my
it
money.
is.
I want my money back. I ain't even seen it. I would rather spend my money on this new Adams Family flick that just dropped today on digital than go see Venom 2.
Hey, I'ma just look.
I know I'm watching Many Saints of Newark like this weekend, but like Venom is underwhelming because it's like it's PG-13 and you trying to do basically maximum carnage on TBS.
Mm.
Like I have watched some fucking movies on fucking TBS that was like I don't even know why you even put this movie on here. Like fucking Showgirls is the goddamn worst, but it's also the best as a result because they got to draw on these fucking bras on all these women, and like the profanity is all changed up, and it doesn't even sound even close to any of the original actors.
Hey, I
Like
mean,
it somehow it makes the movie even more hilariously bad, and I can kind of enjoy it then. But like, damn, there's just some movies you don't need to try to be airing on network TV. And hell, Venom,
no,
Let There Be Carnage. I half expect to see this shit on FXX, and they ain't gotta change shit.
no, but it's all good, man. I can't. I'm not mad about it. I enjoyed it. You know, so it was okay, but it could have been way better. Next thing, so Meek Mill put out. So hold on, you know what was more disappointing than that? Meek Mill.
He always disappointing.
I mean, his name
First,
is disappointing.
Yeah, Meek.
fir- first couple songs. First couple songs.
If you buy
Rollies.
a, if you buy a Meek Mill album and you are not satisfied, congratulations.
You
You
played
have
yourself.
embraced mediocrity.
I was hoping that we was gonna get something better, but it just didn't happen.
It's
The
Meek
man's
Mill,
the,
bro.
the man's name, the Meek, weak. And it's like, dude, like I wouldn't buy shit from Meek Mill, even if he was like the only shop on the corner. No,
You know what though? Heady
that
one, my
that's
dude
like
from
fuck buying Meek Mill. Like it's like buying from fucking. It's like trying to buy fucking actual cookware from Dollar
The
Tree.
dollar store. Yeah, there you go.
damn,
You
damn.
know what level of quality you are getting. This is patchwork at best. Hey, I didn't want to fucking spend $5 for a pizza cutter at fucking Walmart, and this works tonight. But after that first time I go through the dishwasher, it's over.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Why he
So
said I never crossed nobody that helped me to 1 million loyalty club, but you not even he didn't let Rick Ross in the club. He trying to
exactly.
bang on academics and he didn't do nothing in 6ix9ine, and then we still like I look, I had forgiveness in my heart because we know what you did last summer. Me, you tried to take my channel down. You know, I'm beefing. I'm still not beefing, but update. Target is finna hit up 2K and nudge, wink, wink for them to make this situation correct.
Okay.
Oh,
So
you call Tyrone, man.
hey, you know, it's all, you know, I to God be the glory. But you know, Meek Mill, you know, I still feel like you owe us an apology. You owe my people an apology. You owe my teammates an apology. You know what I'm saying? You owe academics apology. Like you just
Meek Mill don't do nothing because he pretty much is.
like, bro, you made Nicki Minaj go to a sex offender, bro.
Oh my.
Like
I mean, she
you
was already there before that,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that really that doesn't get it.
no, bro, he had the opportunity to lock her down and he didn't.
How
That's
can
all it was.
somebody Meek lock somebody down who's strong like that?
Yeah,
No, but see, here's the thing about it.
she
Here's the
would
thing
she,
about it.
she would look at him and be like, "You ain't shit."
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But he had the opportunity, and she loved him. She stayed beside him, and then you go and you was out here cheating on her because he paranoid that these chicks is smashing all his homeboys, but he be smashing all their homegirls and stuff like that. So you know, it is what it is, and it's like
He get what
ain't
he
nobody got
deserves.
time. Hey,
Pretty much.
Karma comes back on you like that.
that's why J. Cole and Jordan Lucas and J. Cole made this song, man. But anyway, we done talking about him. Um, may God be with him. Um, what was I finna say, man? So Xbox is coming with the heat, man. They put Scarlet Nexus
Already downloaded.
and Avengers on
Yeah.
Game Pass. Now, no. I want you to play it now, Serizaku. I'll jump on there with you. And if they put the no, look, it's
Look,
not that bad.
only way you don't even play Avengers is you gonna have to give me the following.
Or what?
You're gonna give me the following. I'm gonna need a stuffed crust, 3 meat pizza from Little Caesars, a 2 liter bottle of orange soda because you know I love me some orange soda,
Uh-huh.
and then you're gonna have to give me like $2, and then we can play Avengers. You give me all
I
that,
mean,
I'll be with
that's it.
you. Yeah.
You know they brought the punch cards back, so you just making my life a little bit easier. that ain't even that ain't even all that bad. Like
I know, man. I'm rather easy to get over with. Like, yeah,
I'm
just
just
you get
saying because it ain't
stuffed
that. I'm
crust
telling you.
pizza, 2 liter bottle of orange soda, because you know I love me some orange soda. You know I do. Ooh. So, yeah, you give me all that, and I'll be on Avengers tonight. Pray for it.
Hey,
But yeah,
look,
is Xbox Game Pass doing things? Yeah, I mean they put up one of the best
man,
games in the world up here this week. They put
what?
up Mighty Goose,
Oh
Mighty
yeah,
Fuck.
they did. Yeah, they
That
did. I
shit is
saw.
amazing.
Like they put that up there. They putting some most of them. Like Game
Also,
Pass, man, make me have
Nintendo Goose for Smash.
no.
Make that shit happen next week.
You know it ain't gonna happen.
I don't want it to be fucking Sora. Make it. There's enough Sora damn characters. Give me Goose.
I
Had a
don't
Goose
know.
steal Waluigi fucking invite, please. Do that shit.
I
Sora
mean,
don't
well,
deserve it.
they say Sora gonna be up in the game, man. Man,
I ain't heard no shit like that.
Sora down and Goofy, I said Goofy, Goofy. That's gonna be hilarious if they did do that, but we'll
That
see.
would be a wet fart if they did that.
They need. I don't know who could they put that in their spot though. Like, who could they put in their spot? Who can they put in that spot, man? Who? Who gonna go up in the spot? Um. So they said that Yu-Gi-Oh, what is it? Yu-Gi-Oh, Master Duel gonna come out between now and February. So I'm ready for it. I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want all the smoke, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Who anybody want to play? Don't think you finna come over here and you know what I'm saying? Defeat the king of games right here, man. Don't you think you finna do it? You know, don't even think you gonna come over here with Serizaku. Cause you know what I'm saying, that's my road dog in this thing. That's the only person that can really see me in, you know, in this hill. So they announced what King of Fighters, Gungrave is coming back. I'm happy about that. Evil Within 3 probably about to drop. What else they having? Xbox said they about to come out with the cloud gaming finna is expanding. What else is coming on, man? They localizing everything over there.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody can stop me.
what else is going on, man? Let me see, man. They ain't even done for the weekend, right? It's
No,
still
it's
they
still going.
yeah, it's still going. Like I hated that I had got up and and that mug was. I'm like, damn, I'm about to roll up out of here. And this mug, they don't play. They gonna make sure they got it for they folks. Like I wish we could go, but they got it like scaled down like they did a couple years ago. Like I don't even. Is it open to the public? Because I heard it was locked back down. Prayers to everybody over there in Japan. I know a couple people that's in Japan right now, but yeah, man, ain't really too much, man. It's the calm before the storm, man. What y'all looking forward to play? Cause um I'm really just waiting for right now, just waiting on Halo and Call of Duty. I can't even lie. Maybe I heard Guardian's gonna be tight, so um I'm excited about gaming again, man, because for a while I had been feeling like it just we would just get some bid. But now I feel like with the Sony thing, with the TGS announcements, I just played some of the Halo online. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like what y'all excited for? Cause like I can the hype is back. Cause for the last couple years I kind of been like, okay, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2. I know y'all hate it, but you know I still love her. Um, man, and they showed off the first image of the show, which I'm excited for. So you know we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. You know, movie wise, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. Eternals look like it's gonna be great.
I
Um,
don't know about that one.
no, Shang-Chi was awesome. So I have
Shang-Chi
a
is mid.
no, Shang-Chi is not mid.
It was mid.
It was all it blew me away, man. And I didn't think they was gonna be able to I like I'm gonna just say this. It's not I wasn't
Go,
expecting
okay,
a old
let me
school
go watch China Strike Force.
no, no,
Go
no, no.
watch
We
The
can't
Killer.
complain. We cannot compare this
Go watch
to
Hard Boiled.
Yeah, you
we
can. What are you talking
cannot
about?
no, it's not that we not
Absolutely.
I'm never gonna compare Shang Chi.
Go
Like
watch
I put Shang Chi.
go watch what's the name? Flashpoint with Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna compare it in that same caliber of
That
movie. I'm gonna put
last
that.
damn fight scene from Flashpoint was better than all of Shang-Chi.
No, but that's not. I'm not never putting Shang-Chi. I'm putting that in the same category as like the
Speaking
One,
I mean,
Unleashed, the
speaking of
Last Kingdom.
Marvel,
I'm
speaking
never
of
ever
Marvel,
ever gonna put Shang-Chi in that
Disney
same.
Disney just went ahead and broke Scarlett Johansson off a piece of that bread
Yeah.
because she knew she needed to go ahead and set up. She took it, and it's like, yeah, because you know, if you go to war against Disney, you gonna lose.
Yeah, she ain't got enough
The
bread to go
devil work
to.
hard, but Disney work harder.
I mean, hey, look, they gonna make sure they get they. Yeah, bro, they not finna play. They not finna play with folks, man. They not. They just not finna do it.
They ain't finna do it. And it's like, this is Disney. This is what they do.
Yeah, man, they not finna. They was not finna go. They was not finna do it. Like it was just not. It was
Like
not going down.
they get her some money, and it's like, all right, go on, come on. They came in there like, I turn, all right, come on now, go ahead, go on, get the fuck out.
Not go ahead get.
You know that scene. I was like,
They
all right,
did.
come on, y'all, go on, get the fuck out. Like, damn, that's what Disney did to
Oh,
her ass. They gave her money so her get far and away to fuck them over here. We ain't got shit for you, and after you did all that bullshit, here's your money,
and
and
they
get the
still
fuck.
putting Tower of Terror out.
And you know what they gonna do with her? They they talk to her like Marcellus Wallace. Oh, that what
Not
now?
Marcellus. Not
Like
Marcellus
like
Wallace.
me and you. There is no me and you, not no
What's
more.
up, Loader High?
That's exactly what they told her ass. There is
Loader
no
High
me
say
and
he
you no
ready.
more.
Loader High said he ready for that battlefield. He ready for
Yeah,
that battlefield. Oh, they put the Stranger Paradise demo up here,
demo up.
man.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
just downloaded. Okay, here we go.
They
Y'all will see that from me
they
tomorrow.
was over there telling Scarlett Johansson, you lost all your Disney privileges. You leave town
But she
tonight,
ain't she ain't
right
tripping.
now.
She
She
what?
got
They
some
probably
money,
settled. They
but
yeah.
remember, Disney owns all of Fox's movies, so it's like, yeah, we gonna make it real hard for you to do shit over here.
Man, ain't nobody tripping. Scarlett Johansson stock just went way up anyway
That
because
I mean,
she
Black
still
Widow was
got the
big.
she still well yeah, but it was still the highest grossing movie of the whole year. So in the movie theater. So it's I mean hey, so it ain't even that it ain't even that bad because she's still winning. So it's like, did she really lose or did she? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it really
She,
a L?
Yeah, she lost the
yeah,
battle.
yeah,
I mean, the war. I
Nah,
mean,
because they weren't never letting it come back over there anyway.
they
So it's
would have.
like I might as well
They would
get
have
my 300.
recasted her. They would have recasted her as something else.
No,
they
but ain't
already
nobody
got
trying to see.
the what's the name? The little sister gonna be the what's the name? It's Black Widow anyway, so it don't matter.
Ain't nobody really trying to see her like that anyway. I mean, I like her, but it
She
ain't
was
finna hit
good.
like it ain't finna hit. It ain't finna hit like it did. Like it just ain't gonna be the same. It's just not gonna be the same.
She
It's
did
just
that to
not.
herself. She fucked up her money.
It's just
She
not finna be the same.
she went and she blew up that bridge, and it's like, yeah, you know, you needed that, right?
No, I don't think
She
she
did that
really
to
tripping.
herself.
I don't think she really. But
She really
guess.
wanted to be out. That's why she even sued Disney in the first place because she was done herself. So she
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
care, but like she doesn't understand that the mouse controls the world with three circles, and he owns
yeah,
most of the media companies and shit. She may not
exactly. So
outright be blacklisted, but best believe she's not gonna get no high quality scripts to come across her desk anytime soon.
yeah, it's gonna be
no.
like
Yeah,
Scarlett Johansson for this movie. You can't. You literally gonna have this. So or whoever the director is. No, you gotta pick somebody else. But she's you. No,
yeah, man, she's gonna get locked out. She's gonna
she
get
need to go
softball.
work for. She need to go to work for either Warner Brothers or fucking Sony.
That's what she going Warner Brothers most likely. She got
She gonna have
softball
to.
out.
She kind of fucked herself because it's like Disney owns all of Fox, Miramax and shit,
Yeah.
New Line and all that shit is like, yeah, that's all under Disney now. So your opportunities, you have been locked out.
Hey, I
Like
mean,
more than 50% of your media opportunities, that shit just went up in smoke with all this shit that you just did.
I mean, again, I feel like she gonna bounce back.
She's not gonna bounce
Cause
at all. I mean, she's fine technically in terms of her finances and where she's at. It's just there are not going to be any big opportunities coming her way anytime soon.
But
Yeah.
so let me ask y'all this question: should she just roll over and took it?
I mean, it depends on what her career goals are. If she wants to still be and get in big name movies and blockbuster hits and be a get these multi-million-dollar movie deal contracts, then yes, she should have rolled over.
Yeah, she should have just like gone to Disney and been like, "Hey, man, I did the moves for you. We always had a good, working relationship. I don't really want to be Black Widow no more, but I still want to work for you guys. Can we work out some kind of deal where I get a little bit extra money back from doing this movie because I put my own money in?" I think if she had went to them like that in the back like that instead of I'm gonna sue y'all because my movie didn't do well in theaters because you released on Disney Plus the same day. It's like, yeah, when you act like a petulant little bitch about it versus you can't, if you would come to them and talk business with them, I think it wouldn't have been no problem. But the way she went about it, that whoever is in charge of the shit is gonna go like, yeah, I might have to deal with you,
Damn.
but I no longer have to use you no more.
Pretty much.
I mean, so how y'all feel about the whole Kales situation? Now we got to keep it clean, keep it PG. We can't go into. We can't really. We already.
They railroaded him a bit.
I
bit.
went. I'm with TK. I'm with TK. He shouldn't have went to trial. And real talk, he should have stopped doing what he was doing. I said this
He
on You
didn't
Ain't
do
Lying.
anything. Oh my god.
I don't know.
They
I
railroaded
don't
the whole
know.
hell out of him. Like, I don't
I
feel
don't
like
know,
he
bro.
had
Because
a
Bro, let me ask you a
legitimate
question.
I'm
trial.
gonna say this. It was too much. It was too much complicity that was going on, and when he was greasing everybody's pockets,
He was not
and
greasing everybody's pockets. This man, we can't get
I
into
ain't even talking
this.
about. I'm not talking about the quote unquote victims. I'm talking about everybody that was around that was complacent in what was going on. Because it's
There was
like,
nothing wrong that was going on. Everything he did was legal. The
well,
Here's what
issue
I
is okay.
go ahead, Breezy.
The issue is when the money stopped being given to his groupies, when the money stopped being given to just friends and anybody around him, that's when the issues started. You
Yep.
during the testimony, he had a homeboy who skimmed $500,000 off the top, and he didn't even take him to court over. He was just like, "I'm firing you" on some G shit. His girlfriends, to keep it PG-13, how you said, he had you know how you keep a lawyer on retainer? He had girlfriends on retainer. He was giving girls $80,000 a year for just, hey, I'm feeling horny, I'm feeling lonely, come out.
I mean, but see, here's my thing on it though. The fact that because I didn't like it when Tiger did it. I'm gonna be real with you. That you going because this is how they framing it, and this is how it's going down because
They're
I feel
lying
like
about it. Go ahead.
no, but I'm saying even if this is the thing though, you put yourself in that situation because you going to these people's families and you
He's
saying, yo,
not going to these people's families.
okay, well, even if this is what's happening, right?
Oh my God.
This is what's happening.
Like,
Even no, I'm
like,
saying even if he didn't go to him directly, it's like you got to think though, bro. Like if a
Bro.
girl, I'm finna tell you because
Oh
it's
my
like
God, bro.
I'm
I
finna
do not.
let
Okay,
me
I'm
put
gonna
it to you
let you.
like
okay.
this.
I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna
cook.
let
I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
Let
let
me
you
go
put
off.
it
finish.
I'm
to
gonna
I'm
let
gonna
you
let
you.
you
cook.
finish.
Let me come to where I'm coming from, and let me
Okay.
just give it to you, like, cause I know what y'all gonna say, and at first it's just the way that what's going how the landscape is, and when you start taking when you start taking these labels money and stuff like that, and you start doing stuff outside of what they want you to do, cause see, he already got through this before, right? And so because the other chick basically said, you know what, I said, it was consensual. I lied about how old I was. Woo, 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 woo. You got
Ain't no
off
woo
of.
woo 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 woo.
No, I'm just
If
saying.
you
But
approach a man and lie about your age, that's entrapment.
So, but even still, you gonna still
That's
get.
not no even skill. If you go out to a club, you meet a chick, she look older than what she is. You knee deep in the box, and she roll over and say, "Hey, you know I'm 16, right?" You
I
done.
mean,
It's a
I
wrap,
mean, but then that mean he gotta go. He should have went straight to them folks and been like, "Hey, this
bro.
chick trying to set me up." No, I'm saying that's
He
how you.
did, bro. He had in the court testimony. Azriel Clary, we'll name her for now. When her parents took her to the concert, one of Azriel, her dad had a friend in R. Kelly's camp who put Azriel on stage. He met Azriel. She said she wanted to be a singer. She sung a little bit for him, and he was like, "Okay, you got a little talent." She went back to Florida.
Mm.
Azriel's mom used Azriel's cell phone to pretend she was 18. Talked to this guy the entire time until he had a concert in Florida. Then when went to the hotel, sent him upstairs and said, "Hey, when you up there, we're gonna call the police in 30 minutes. Say we can't find you. Whoop de whoop de whoop." She said, "Bet." Went up there, police came. She told the police, "I'm actually 17." You know what he did? He sent her ass home. You know what her family did? They pulled her out of school, drove her ass to his next concert with a letter saying, "You can watch our child. She wants to have a singing career. We trust you." That's literally what happened. That's in the court transcripts.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm
I
gonna
do
just.
not. I'm gonna say
I'm
this.
gonna just.
I do not feel that he had a fair trial,
He didn't.
All right. Well,
and
here you
because
go.
everyone wanted to cite the fucking surviving R. Kelly documentary, and I feel like he had no fucking say in this damn whole
Bro,
trial.
it goes further
So
back than that.
I'm gonna say this. I think he needs to push for another trial in another area with a
Bro,
different judge presiding
I
over it
mean,
and new
but I'm gonna just
representation.
let me get in here real quick. I'm gonna say this. You know how you avoid all of this? Stop dealing with chicks that's not in your age range, bro. You start
bro,
like, bro. He hold on,
bro.
wait. Let me finish because listen what I'm saying. It's not just him. We didn't have Kodak go through it. We didn't have XXX Tentacion go through it. Rest in peace. We didn't have so many people go through it, and it's just the time and the length. It does it, it make it right.
Killzone.
No, I'm just telling you when you
There
that
was a
powerful.
woman that testified who met him as a reporter when she was 23.
All right, cool.
Twenty-three.
But I'm saying
There
this is,
is
but
no
this is how.
appropriate age range
Listen,
when
listen. What
somebody
I'm
wants to
finna.
set you up, bro.
But see, this is what I'm trying to tell you though. You got to be. You got. This is my point. If if she a reporter and she trying to come around or come
He
on
said
to me,
no.
okay.
She
Well,
lied. You want to know what her testimony is? I'll tell you what her testimony is. She said, as a reporter, she tried to interview him in the Salt Lake City mall. He said no. One of his homeboys slipped her his number. She called him later when he was in Chicago. He said, "You know what? Sure, I have free time in my schedule now. I'll do the interview." He paid for her flight out to interview him. She gets there. This is her testimony. She says that I get there, they search my purse, and they strip search me. She then says they asked me if I needed a condom. I said, "Why I need a condom?" They then locked me in a room for 3 days. The entire time she's in the room, allegedly, for 3 days, she's texting her mom and texting her boss what's going on. Now, off top, as a reporter, you know that's abnormal. Why don't you leave? They say, "Hey, why didn't you try to leave?" She said, "I did. I went out when they came. I went to the bathroom and I went back into the room when they would let me out. I didn't eat for 3 days, didn't drink water for 3 days. They brought me food. I ate a small bite of food. I passed out. And I just so happened to wake up as R. Kelly is zipping up his pants, and I feel moisture between my legs. And what I said to him was, 'Good morning.' And I gave him a hug and conducted the interview." This woman was 23 or 24 when this happened.
okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you, the industry If you don't go along, this is the thing. When you go and you take these folks' money, the industry is known to put people. I'm just being real. To put folks in trick bags so that they can crash out. This is, and I'm just being real. We seen it in
This,
every. I'm just telling you, but you don't
but this
when you
isn't
sign these
industry shit.
contracts. No, it is
It's
because
not. You do
it
not.
is.
I don't want to be rude, but you do not know the intricacies of this shit. Everybody that flipped on him, everybody that turned on him, everybody that lied on him was former employees and friends he grew up with.
Okay.
That is facts. Even the girls, like the one girl, Geronda Pace, who's pregnant, she broke into his house, slept with his best friend, never had sex with him. The day she said she had sex with him, this nigga was on tour. His best friend comes out and said, yeah, Rob had Jocelyn climb from underneath a boxing ring and give me, some sloppy toppy. Jocelyn chose, well, the fence had reasons not to bring Jocelyn for it, but his homeboys lied on him. This isn't some industry. Yeah, he was up for his masters, but this isn't some industry stuff. This is literally people got cut off from the cash cow. He'd give his guess $5,000 when they left.
Okay.
So
So
everybody was just getting paid from this golden
And when
goose.
when the money train stopped rolling, all right,
Bro, his
well,
account.
I'm
He
hoping
had
they
an
don't roll over.
he hired. Here's how deep the rabbit hole goes. The accountant that he initially had was skimming the books. He hired another accountant in Florida that he flew out, right?
mhm.
That he was paying almost $70,000-$80,000 a year to manage his finances, to help him organize and see where money's been leaking. That's when he started firing everybody. This accountant's niece is married to one of his former bandmates who was also skimming off the top. And when he went to jail, that same accountant turned around, knowing this man's personal finances, sent him a suit saying he was owed back pay of another $90,000 a year, 2 years afterwards, when he had already stopped working for him. And when he was cross-examined, he said, well, you know how numbers are. Sometimes you miss things. But he's a
Okay. So
professional accountant that
I'm
has
finna.
hundreds of
I'm
other
finna.
cases of people making more money than Kels, bro.
Okay. So all right. So like I said,
And it's bigger than R. Kelly. Like, I'm so tired of every
but hold on. But
freaking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you though. Is that when you in the industry and you take these folks' money because it's deeper. It's something
It ain't
deeper.
got shit to do with
Okay.
money.
But
Or,
even
well, not
even
money, but industry. It's
okay.
not
Well, let me say
industry
this.
shit.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. When the same thing happened to Hammer, right? Hammer went broke because he kept paying everybody. You, as a man who is in the public eye, you got to get. This is why you don't hire. Just give somebody that's your homeboy that's not talented. You know what I'm saying? That don't really enjoy or is passionate or is qualified. You just hiring your brothers. You just hiring your cousins that they didn't. You got rich, so you felt this obligation. You're not that intelligent. You talented, but you're not intelligent. You getting signed to bad deals. You got everybody around you setting you up to get used. And it's when you know you talented, you gotta find people and get around people that know the game and that's gonna take care of you and
He
get
thought he
you
did.
through. No, but he got. But see, this is
He thought
this.
he did.
But again, R. Kelly is a lesson to all the other ones, but they still doing it.
But it's
They
deeper than
still
him,
is
though.
out here doing. I mean, but my whole point is this: when he learned the first time, I would have been kicking folks out left and right.
He did.
Not okay. Well, then, well, and you know what? Everybody needed to go at that point
He did.
because if
Everything that
I'm
happened. Bruh, I I even took my gummies, my CBD oil, bro. I just
I'm just saying because it's like it's hard for me to like.
Here's where I'm coming from with this, so you can understand where I'm coming from, and people who listen can understand where I'm coming from. The social media and that surviving R. Kelly shit, right? They have portrayed this man as if he is stupid enough to try to do some shit again after he done got away with it. That man ain't that stupid. Nobody is that stupid. Okay? But they played this narrative like he got away with it. He preys on young women. He's going to do it again. You got to get him. That's not who his man is. That's not how he carry on. When you think about actual predators, right? They cannot help themselves. There's mountains of evidence on when they do predatory shit. Harvey Weinstein is a good example. He had lawsuits, claims, all stuff settled. It was written in his contract if he sexually harassed you, you would get $50,000 off top the first time. When you talk about somebody like Jared Fogle from Subway, he had 2 computers and 4 terabytes of kiddie porn. People like R. Kelly, if R. Kelly was this predator, when they kicked his doors in 2008, they would have found more than just one tape that was spliced 3 times. But before that, this narrative has been on this man since 2001 with the Aaliyah shit. And since then, it's only grown. It has went from he married Aaliyah, which we know that's not true. That was a lie. Then it went from I want to piss on you, drip, drip, drip with Dave Chappelle. Right? This has been the narrative of this man's life after 2001 of he's horrible, he's a monster, he deals with underage girls. Non-stop in the news. Non-stop. From 2001, from the Aaliyah accusations all the way to 2008. Then when he beat the trial and people saw that tape, then that made jokes about that, and it went on and on and on and on. Never mind the fact all those women and kids and shit have been getting killed in Chicago from the gun violence. He done donated thousands of dollars to them to bury their children, thousands of dollars to bury their loved one. This is all public record stuff that the judge wouldn't let in as for character, a portrayal of his character, the content of his character. They wouldn't let none of that stuff in. But the thing is, all these women perjured themselves on the stand, which is illegal. But the judge let it keep going. The judge wouldn't let his witnesses come forward. The judge kept doing sidebars about shit. The jury wasn't sequestered. They asked the jury, did they watch Surviving R. Kelly? They said they did. They were already biased.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they had 6 weeks of evidence to go over. They did it in 9 hours.
Okay. Well,
biased,
but let me ask the question then. Because all right, cool. If he got set up, cool. Because if he gonna get his just due.
Maybe
we saw that.
That's not a guarantee he'll get his appeal. It's not a guarantee.
Well, I'm gonna tell you if it ain't true, he'll be out just like Cosby.
I don't know because you got to think the feds lost their first case against him. Feds don't like when they lose.
But all right. Forget all that. Who is trying to get R. Kelly? Who did he not? It's somebody, but I'm
telling you who it is. It is literally. You got to think, bro. You getting $70,000, $80,000 just laying on your back every couple of minutes, and then you feeding your family off that. You hiring your cousins off that, and then he realized you stealing $20,000 Rolexes, and he kick y'all out. You seen the interview? If you see the recent interview with Gayle King, Azrael looked busted. She only 22. She looked busted like a flat tire. And he changing people's lives, bro. He reaching back into the hood and hiring people. Even if you didn't know how to do stuff, he would have you just like when he was recording in one studio that eventually he purchased, he would let the intern come in the room and go get him food and just let him hang out. And that guy eventually moved up to help mix his records. And he was giving him $1,000 off top just to run and get him food. Just go get me something to eat. Here's $1,000. When you got somebody around there going through the country like Mansa Musa with gold from way back in yesteryear in Africa, Everybody wants a handout, and when you cut them off, they get mad. Most of the people on the stand got upset because they got fines for lying to them and not doing what they were supposed to do. And he wasn't even the one that would hand out fines. They get fines for $1,500, $2,000 when they normally making $6,000 and $8,000, and those fines could last months. This was all about a bunch of people who were upset that the man,
the gravy train has stopped.
Yes, and look at his charges. Individuals aren't charged with RICO. Harvey Weinstein didn't get a RICO, and he runs a movie organization in a casting couch.
Exactly.
That's a good place for a RICO. Jared Fogle of Subway didn't get a RICO. He's Jared. He pretty much is the Subway brand. He didn't get a RICO. Kevin Spacey didn't get a RICO. Chris Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, Matt Gaetz, Matt Lauer.
Yeah, like fucking the Cuomo brothers should have definitely got one, because it's like one of them's a governor. You're the fucking governor, and the other one is in media, and he's like your brother's lawyer.
That's just the RICO. Now look at the charge itself. The Mann Act. What's the Mann Act? Racist Act from 1910. Basically says any type of sex, consensual or otherwise, if you're traveling across state lines with the intent to have immoral activity or conduct sexual activity, it's illegal. That is a racist act. Its official name is the White Slave Act. You telling me you couldn't charge him with a normal charge? You had to go reach way back to 1910? If the nigga's illegal or something, charge him with something he's illegal with. You know, he did illegally. Because think about it. You're famous, like how you just went to Anime Matsuri. You hook up with a chick randomly. You and Loopy side have threesome, whatever. You hook up with a chick. She says, oh, well, Killzown held me down, and, you know, they did whatever, and then they left me in the room, and then she came back and got me something to eat. Guess who getting the charge? You getting the charge. How you get the RICO charge? Well, they say, well, because you came with your girlfriend and you gave her the money to get y'all something to eat, she was facilitating this whole racketeering shit, because clearly she's an accomplice if you're giving her money to get the girl something to eat. And then she said it wasn't consensual at the time, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, you facing life.
Yeah.
Every entertainer, everybody's in danger from this shit. Everybody. Any nigga they could scoop off the street they don't like. Anybody. Hey. They could have hit Tekashi with it if they wanted to.
But that's why I keep telling her.
Tekashi's saying like a canary.
His ass got caught like a canary, but they couldn't get him with it.
They couldn't get him with shit. It's like he's turning state's evidence constantly to the point that it's like this dude could basically murder 3 people on live TV, and because all the evidence that he keep turning over, he gonna get out.
I want to say this, and then I'm done. For the Aaliyah shit, right? Here's what happened with this. Demetrius Smith, which is R. Kelly's first manager, he groomed R. Kelly from a young age to trust the hell out of him. Since he was a little kid, he would give R. Kelly a couple $, got him his first job singing in a play, the whole 9. What happened was Aaliyah had an issue. She told R. Kelly she had an issue. R. Kelly told Demetrius Smith. Demetrius Smith assumed, because how friendly the two were, how jovial they were with each other, that they had a relationship, and assumed Aaliyah was pregnant. She was never pregnant. He put that rumor out there that she was pregnant. R. Kelly said, Demetrius, we got to fix this shit. Demetrius said, I know a way. What Demetrius did then was he bribed a government agent who worked in like food stamps. He bribed her with $300 to print up a fake Aaliyah identification card. Wrong social security, right picture, the whole 9. Demetrius Smith then finds a preacher to wed the two of them. But the preacher said on the stand he couldn't tell if it was Aaliyah or not because her face was covered. So who the fuck know who that woman was? R. Kelly wasn't there either. But Demetrius said he was there. So go figure. And I'm going to tell you why I don't think he was there. So they do the whole 9. They write up the paperwork. They put the fake social security number down for Aaliyah. They put Rob's real social security down, but he doesn't have the right signature. Now, if he was there, wouldn't he put his right signature? So that's what happens with that shit. The guy never goes to get it, officialized because everything was wrong. and it just sits. So they never got married. It never was official. It was never a proper court document, and then it became annulled, which means it never happened. On top of that, the defense brought in a government witness who said they couldn't find any evidence of that girl ever receiving government benefits for being pregnant or anything. Her name doesn't even come up in records. So all of that was fake. Now, how many years have we been, he married Aaliyah, he married Aaliyah, he married Aaliyah, he married Aaliyah? Even when the proof is right in front of people, he married Aaliyah, he married Aaliyah. Niggas wanted him guilty from that back then.
Well, let me ask you this. Like I said, who did he piss off?
Bro, we just told you.
Okay, well, this is my thing. Let this be, if all of this is like this, right? This is why, and this is where I want to go with this now. I moved like I have moved for the last 10 years. Because you see what happened with Tiny and T.I., they got off. And
that's another one that could have had a RICO.
But my whole point is it don't even have to be you go to jail. They trying to get you up all. That's why I always everything since 2010, house, car, everything. I tap myself because you got to move a certain way, and it sucked that we got to do that. But especially as black men, this is why I've been on. Let me settle down, and this is why I turned down a lot of action, because it's like you hit a chick, you blow up, even if she curved you, little mama could come back. And I just let them know, like, hey, this is everything on my. I'm bugged, baby. I work for such and such. I do this. I can't have nothing coming on me. So just to let you know, so you don't feel like I'm 6'9" you, this is what it is.
In the current climate, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
Well,
it don't matter, bro. It really don't. Like, I'm not even lying to you.
I'm saying I went a step further. I went ahead on, and I'm just telling y'all how I be moving. I went ahead on and say, hey, if I say X, Y, and Z, or if this happens, or woo, it's automatically authorities, just like a burglar alarm. Because I ain't finna keep, and that's why I watch very closely who I deal with, and you know what I'm saying, I get the respect and I get the love and everything, and that's just how brothers gotta start moving. You can't, because now we in that era, because it's a fail safe for, like I said, the industry. They don't want people blowing up. Like the Me Too thing came along because people have started blowing up, and they start, you know what I'm saying, they start blowing up, they start getting some money outside of the industry. Because look, it almost happened to Master P. It almost happened with Jay Prince. It almost happened.
You're naming. I personally believe the thoughts of Breezy are his own, not the Beatz and Bitz podcast. I personally believe the Me Too movement was specifically started to take down black men who were trying to do shit for the community. Because, and I say this because there are a few white guys, they managed just the nab because they were just monsters. They had to get them out of here. But in my opinion, every black guy I've seen targeted with the Me Too hashtag, the Time's Up hashtag, they've had almost everything ripped away from them. They've all been put in jail. Like, you realize Cuba Gooding Jr. is in prison too, facing the same shit. And there's video evidence of the girl pulling his hand onto her crouch.
Yeah.
So I've really, and I don't know if you noticed, but the Me Too hashtag pretty much done died out. Even some of the creators who are helping Tyrannosaurus Burke start this shit, they had husbands who were Me Tooing girls, and they had to step back. So, to me, while I do believe you have to support victims who've truly been assaulted, affected, the whole nine. When it comes to these false flags, cry wolf, all this shit, we have to treat that with the utmost prejudice and start prosecuting some of these girls. Do you remember the judge who was gonna get not gonna get confirmed because he had a Me Too case? That
Yeah.
woman came out later and said she lied, and that
And then
somebody
nothing
gave
happened.
her his books of where he was traveling to and from when he was becoming a lawyer to get her times. And she came out and said it. Ain't nothing happened to that woman.
I honestly feel that if you lie about something as serious like that to ruin someone else for whatever reason, you should go to jail for that.
I believe so as too. And at this point, it doesn't really matter how careful you are. It doesn't really matter how particular you are. Because Angry Joe got hit with this too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, angry. They got Angry Joe.
Angry Joe got hit as well, but fortunately he
Oh,
had
damn.
receipts. With Angry
Mm-hmm.
Joe, the girl said he invited her up to his hotel. She came up. He said he was going to jump in the shower real quick before they went to dinner. She said he asked her, will she join him in the shower? She said no. She then said they went to dinner and he was a little bit too hands-on, touchy-feely. They got in a car. They were both kind of inebriated, and he felt her up and some other shit. And he's like, I didn't do any of that. I have text messages. I have everything. In fact, his text messages showed that she was really trying to fuck him, and he was like, no, I'm good.
So wait a minute. So did he press charges on her?
He did, and the case was dropped. She dropped her case when he had all his receipts and stuff. But listen.
No, I'm talking about not sue her. Did he call the police? Because he
did all the proper legal stuff, and he was going to take her to court. And then she said, you know what? I can't stand the heat. I ain't got the backlog of money like you do. I lied. Because she was actually cheating on her boyfriend, and she threw Angry Joe under the bus. That's what the situation was about. And she threw him under the bus.
Oh, so then the boyfriend said, "Oh, we finna get paid." No, you ain't.
Yeah,
the devil is a bold-faced lie. That's what
boyfriend
happened.
broke up with her when he realized that it wasn't Angry Joe forced himself on her. It was her having an affair with another YouTuber and whatnot. But I'm not trying to be long-winded about this shit. But, bro, there's so many YouTubers got cut up in shit. Like, there was one YouTuber that used to be. You remember? You probably don't know him, but there was a guy named Uberhaxer Nova. And he was in a group called The Creatures, and there was there's a side group with some other guys. They're real big, all got like 3-4 million views on YouTube. Used to do a bunch of Minecraft shit. But I think his name is Chilled Chaos. There was a girl that said he raped her when she was 14 at a convention. Crazy thing is, the time she said he did it, he was literally in a room with his girlfriend and his friends live streaming. That didn't stop sponsors from pulling out. That didn't stop Twitch from. So it's this situation is so dangerous to the point you have to go get you a blow up doll.
Man, go ahead and settle down and get married.
It's like
marriage don't work because
Henry Cavill said it during Justice League was coming out, and when this shit got kicked off, he was like. Yeah, he said it's hard trying to date now because it's like
you don't know
if out here and everything, and then it's like oh, you slept with this girl, now she's saying it's rape, and you might as well stay with that ex-girlfriend that you know it's not gonna work with, but at least she never dimed you out for saying that you raped her or whatever, but this is a bad relationship, but hey, at least she never dimed you out, and it's like. We're heading to that fucking territory, and this is how bad it's getting.
We're already fucking there. Like you say, marriage solves it, but look at Drea Kelly, for instance. She doing interviews now talking about she didn't think it would go this far. She's sad. She's worried for her children. And it's like, ma'am, you went into the Surviving Lives documentary for $1,500. You then did all these TV show appearances, all this other stuff, and you've already been married 2 other times. Why don't you shit on your current ex-husbands? Why are you shitting on the one 3 husbands ago? And why do you still have his last name? So it's like marriage doesn't save you from the fuckery.
This is also dangerous. Crazy shit. It is. It's like you almost need a Dave Chappelle hookup contract
That don't matter because all these girls had non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah, nah. I'm like, nah. You need to sign this contract if you want me to do anything. I'm like, nah.
You
Don't.
literally.
Don't. It's fucked up that we're coming to we're at that point.
We are literally at that
And
point.
that's why a lot of, and that's when women, that's why women complaining that ain't no dudes hollering at them either.
Because
Apart
it's too
from,
much of a risk.
It's too much shit. It's like I'm not finna, be
Did
caught
you?
up because I apparently sexually harassed her when I said she looked nice today, and it's like they're like dudes don't give us compliments. Like yeah, because we don't want that shit happening to us. It is that fucked up.
Bruh, do you remember the cat call video in New York? Where
Yeah,
literally a woman just walking and everyone's like, "How you doing? Smile, beautiful. Oh, you look nice. This, that, and the third." They said all of that was predatory behavior. Now that one guy that was following her, I was like, "Bro, you a little sketch." But they all said that was predatory behavior and sexual harassment for saying, "Hi, smile, beautiful. Don't you want to be called beautiful?" Or "You look nice today." Like you cannot. Like it's a hostile environment with the opposite sex to some
but
extent now.
and then the hilarious part is when they had a video where dude walking out here, no shirt on, girls touching on him, grabbing on him and shit, and it's like, what's up though? We're not gonna talk about that though, huh?
No, we're not gonna talk about that. Hell, you had a girl at Disney walk up to fucking Gaston and grab his chest and get offended that he told her to get away from him.
Hmm.
So it's like
mm,
it's. I hear everything you're saying, bro. Yeah, find you the right one, this, that, and the third. Find the
But
needle in the haystack,
also,
shit. But like, just passing the chicken at an event can get you caught up in some shit.
exactly.
You remember Morgan Freeman? Oh well, or yeah, remember Morgan Freeman? The whole hot tub thing, sauna thing. He passed by a chick, and she said he groped her ass, and they actually had to show pictures of the sauna, how tight it was, and that at that time before they remodeled it, where you could have that happen accidentally. Like, bro, come on.
man, I just, like I said, bro,
It's
this
it's
it's going,
it's
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 getting to a
it's
point.
it's,
It's
it's
getting
gonna
to
get
a
to a
point.
point where you gonna have a whole bunch of lonely ass ladies gonna be like, where are all the good men? It's like you fucked that up out of us. We're done.
They'll just get like 10 cats.
And
No,
it's like,
I think it's gonna turn back over, man. Where it's gonna be a period where dudes ain't gonna be hollering at women,
we already
and
at that stage.
yeah, I mean, no, but it's gonna be really a period to where they gonna get aggressive and start choosing and be like, look, I'm gonna sign this piece of paper to say that you in this it's in perpetuity
No,
that I consent. You know what I'm saying? Now,
that
unless
ain't
I
gonna
go to the
happen.
police and
That
just
shit
say,
ain't gonna
yo,
happen.
unless you banging my head against the wall or beating me down or whatever,
That shit ain't
or
gonna
really
happen.
abusing me. Then, no, and I feel like
Here's
it
what's gonna
should because
happen. When she signed that shit, they're gonna say it was because look at Dr. Dre. His wife signed
oh,
signed
prenup.
the prenup. They tore it up in the court. Said no, give her money.
Yeah.
So it don't fucking matter.
No, you got to sign the prenup in. Did they sign it in court? You got to start
Yes,
signing that prenup.
it was
No, I'm talking
notarized
about.
and everything.
Well, this.
They tore that shit up and they said fuck that noise. Give your wife her restitution. So
It's
I
she
feel
gets
like
like
bullshit.
they. I feel like they need to
If it
go
doesn't
ahead.
fucking mean anything, then why did you have me sign all this shit?
why does it exist if it doesn't mean
Exactly.
anything?
If it doesn't fucking mean anything.
And they said that she had to have signed it under duress. That's why that happened. He's like, no, she didn't sign it under duress. I gave her the paperwork before we got married. We had talked about it for multiple years, and we had it signed and notarized. She wasn't under
Oh,
duress.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Like this it feels like I mean, I
Well,
look at
with
some of
Doctor
these women under
with
Me Too
Dre, it's a little
life
bit
and all
different.
that shit. I'm like,
With Dre, it's a little
nah,
bit
it
different
wasn't
though.
Me Too. It was not you. But it's fucked up.
Well, see, this is the thing about it. She knew getting with him that she didn't really from all of the stories, like with all of his past and his history. He got a history. She knew that she was doing what she was doing when she got with him, and Now we finna finally get detail. I'm just saying, like,
Are you
dudes
saying that women should have accountability for their actions?
yeah, but
Oh
but this
shit, we
one,
really finna get canceled now.
no,
I
hell
thought
hold on,
I
no.
wait a
was
minute.
saying some outlandish shit.
No, I'm saying, hold on, wait, wait,
Everyone,
wait, 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 wait,
everyone
wait, wait.
needs to be held
Hold
accountable
on.
for the
Yeah,
shit that we are doing.
but check it
Okay,
out though.
I
Check it
get
out.
that.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This is why Kevin Samuels is so big, because now dudes are not going to be out here dealing with so they're gonna have to deal with the Pookies and the Ray Rays. That's who they're
Hell
gonna. This is what's gonna happen. This was finna happen. This was really finna happen. You gonna start seeing a lot of chicks go the Nicki Minaj route. They gonna get popping. They gonna get them a Pookie and Ray Ray they can control, and then they'll call the shots and they'll always do what they told. But meanwhile, I feel like this is a time where black men can get their grind on in peace. You're gonna have to figure out your sexual desires or urges or whatever. And you're gonna have to, go on, you might have to go get your trick on, or you might have to just find you a solid chick, as solid as you can, and act broke, you know. Or you're gonna have to be super duper attractive to where it's not even a question of, what happened. You just mind your business and let them throw themselves at you, and hey, you can
yeah,
file the reports.
That don't matter.
You
She
well
did it.
again.
You manipulated her to take the lead in the sexual activity. She was brainwashed.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
Bro,
Well,
that's
did
literally
look?
That's literally
what
have been
happened.
done.
That's literally what's
Hey,
happening right now.
well, look. This is
Even
what I'm
though,
finna
like,
say.
I don't understand how you're a captive and the nigga sends you home every time you get into an argument with him.
Well, here we go. Here we go. This was finna happen.
This is, you know what's gonna happen.
Dude,
Japan gonna make
dude,
some
dude.
sex robots. They're gonna.
Not no sex. I ain't getting it
It's
popping
gonna
with
be
no robot.
iRobot, except
I'm
better.
not getting popping with no rope. I'm not. It's just not finna be Blade Runner
You can throw
2044.
bitcoins at her.
No, I ain't finna. We ain't finna do all of that.
I'm telling you, man, it's like legit. It's like
She can do your taxes and give you a handy.
Look, ain't nobody finna do all of that right there, man.
look.
I'm just
My
saying.
thing is this.
Her
You
name is
know,
Sexbot.
it's just this, man. It's like we gonna hit a point where it's gonna be a bunch of dudes. We ain't finna be dealing with the bullshit no more. We're gonna be like, this is what I want. This is what you want. Let's come to a compromise, and that's gonna be that. But like with all this Me Too shit and times up, it's like dudes are afraid to approach, and we're gonna stay that way, and we're gonna be like, well, how come like so and so didn't say nothing? No, he don't do that.
Nope.
Like they basically they don't want shit to do with you, and it's like it's like, well, how come like so and so doesn't want to do anything with any of the women? Like because he doesn't want anything that he says or does to be misconstrued as sexual harassment or sexual assault, and he does not want to lose his career and livelihood over
Yeah, you're gonna have a
it. And
lot
it's
of dudes
fucked
going
up,
overseas tricking.
and it's fucked up that
you
we are
go.
in this goddamn position.
You gonna have a lot of dudes going overseas tricking. Just get ready for it, ladies. You gonna start seeing, dude. As soon as the world open up, you gonna start
It's
seeing
gonna be a bunch of
everybody
dudes
fin.
that's done. They're gonna be done playing this shit with you, where it's like, okay, well, he doesn't pursue me, or he doesn't try to touch me. Or that, yeah, he trying not to catch case.
Dudes gonna go overseas, bro. I'm
There was
telling
a
you,
dude
and
today on Reddit. I know Reddit is not one of the more accurate sources. Who said in a meeting, because they were doing marketing campaigns, but he said in a meeting that he said, "You got chocolate in my peanut butter." You know that old Reese's commercial.
Yeah,
hmm
HR came in and said that they think that was a sexual innuendo, and he had to pull up the commercial in order not to get in trouble.
what the
Wow.
fuck, dude?
The what?
That was on Reddit today.
Wow.
Now, granted, the girl was 21, so she was fairly young, but it's still like,
God. Ooh. Hey
bro,
man,
I'm
look,
trying to tell you, bro.
bro. I'm
This
just
is, man,
saying,
times are dark all over.
man.
The
Look,
pendulum swung too far.
You know what? And now all of a sudden, I'm glad what happened to me happened to me, cause it's just like, bruh,
Hey,
you
don't
out
become
here,
famous. Don't get too famous. They might come back.
man. Look,
They might come back, bro. I'm not saying that to be a dick, bro, but
hey,
for real, bro.
Sometimes they come back.
Yeah, bro. Like,
man, look,
It's fucked up like that we
it
are even
is.
in this goddamn position. Because I mean it's
It's
it's like
sad.
they can say whatever that they want and automatically be believed with no body of proof. But you as the accused, you have to come up with a mountain of evidence, a notarized letter, a court stenographer around you all at all times, documented text messages, pictures and video that has been undoctored and touched,
like I said, bro. Everything from the
and a
last
priest
10.
to confirm it.
Hey, look,
This is how fucked up it is to fucking get out of that kind of situation.
And
But
even then,
whatever she
in
says,
the process, they'll say you're shaming and silencing the victim.
and
Of
it's like,
defending
no, this is
yourself.
what the fuck
please.
happened. Fuck
This is
that. No,
what
it's like,
happens,
no.
bro.
I'd be like, no, fuck you. This is what happened. This is everything I got. I got a mountain of evidence, and she ain't got shit.
Ask Johnny Depp how well that shit went.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I'm
look,
still looking for my shit from Amber Heard. Cause
Ask
fuck that
Johnny
bitch.
Depp how well that shit went. She's still mirroring Aquaman. Ask Johnny
hey,
Depp how well that shit when he had a
but she
mountain
got
of
she got to fill out her contract, and once
that
she
don't
fill
mean
out her,
shit. Disney
If
can
I
say,
was
hey, we had to
if
recast it because she's
if
on the
I
fuckery.
if I was WB, I would toss that cube in the drink, and if she melts too soon, freeze her contract all over.
They could pay her out, say, here you go. We're doing reshoots, we're recasting. Easy. There have
Exactly,
been
and be
tons
done with
of
it.
actors and actresses who unfortunately passed in the middle of filming and they had to start from scratch.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I
So, like,
mean,
no, fuck that. Get her up out of there. She lied about everything. That man has too much evidence, and niggas still around here telling us he guilty of some shit and can't get
man,
roles and shit.
but why? But this one thing, man, it's again.
it's
They had to have pissed somebody off to where the soon as they it's almost it's scary because I feel like
I think it's planned, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm not gonna cut you off again after this. But you do realize that when this shit happened and they put his ass in jail, guess who decided to come out with the League's catalog? Her uncle Barry Hankerson. Now that's interesting timing. All these
of
years,
all her shit, because her shit has been locked up behind the Imperial goddamn iron wall.
and everybody been asking for it. Won't do it. Many people approached him, multi-millions of dollars to hand to him to get her catalog. Nothing. The moment Kels get behind some bars, get that conviction, or they think it's gonna be a guilty verdict, he got a new studio now. He got a new record label
And
now.
all her music just
He trying to
happens
break
to
new
drop.
artists now.
All her music just happened to drop because of, well, she's possibly at the center of this whole R. Kelly trial situation for a woman that has been dead for
20 years.
20 years, 20 fucking years. Ain't never had none of her music been available for reissue. Not digitally, not a 25th, not a greatest hits album, not nothing. All of a sudden, this shit just like
This
drops
shit
like
was orchestrated by all of them niggas around him. It wasn't no industry shit. Them
mm,
industry cats. I'm gonna tell you
it
what
looks
the industry
highly
cats.
suspect that all of a sudden Leah's music needs to drop tonight, right now, when all this shit is going on.
Here's my theory. I think all of this disgruntled ass employees and all these other people, I think they all fucking know each other. And I think the goal was to get him caught up in some shit. He'll probably beat the charges or whatever because they knew they were all lying. But they didn't realize just how much damage they did from all these years and that surviving R. Kelly shit. And when that guilty verdict came out, they all got gut punched. Azrael looked like she been crying all night long. Drea looked like she been crying all night long. Sidebar. Faith Rogers, the girl that said he gave her herpes, by the way, she had it in 2013. She didn't meet R. Kelly till 2017. How can you get herpes from somebody in the future? Just thought I'd put that out there, by the way.
Man.
Just put that out there. And even the two doctors that said they were giving him herpes, they said his herpes clarification or his confirmation was inconclusive. I'm sorry. The man if he has it, he has it. Herpes isn't inconclusive. You have it or you don't. So, and the one claiming he gave it to her had it before he met her. So how does that work? That's perjury right there. But judge that the shit kept going. So nigga got railroaded. I'm done talking. I'm done. I'm done. Where's my CBD gummy?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Serizaku drop.
Oh, well, he'll come back. But man, bruh, I think we just need to leave it right there. I don't think nothing else need to be, nothing else really need to be said.
Well,
I think we.
You go ahead and I'll say my one more thing. You say you
Nah,
gotta say my one more thing.
I mean, I feel like we just just in a moment in time, man, where folks gotta. I feel like one, folks need to get right with God, and two, brothers need to start building themselves up and start getting together, moving silently, because I feel like it's a green. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, what happened? What did he say? I feel like it's a green light. I feel like it's a green light. Like it's just, we brothers need to get together and they need to move. It need to be a silent thing because, like I said, whether it's somebody get pissed off in the industry, people's camps mooching, whatever it is, love or scorn, whatever the case may be. That's why I say everything I got is autonomous. As soon as everything last 10 years been autologged with keywords, buzzwords, whatever, because I seen it coming. Because dudes start getting smart and not going to jail for stupid stuff. Now you still got your Kodaks getting high. Breeze, you need to drive down there and talk some sense into him, bro.
I ain't talking sense. Kodak wild.
I'm just saying, like, bro, you still getting high and you got off on clemency and federal release, and your other charge got.
That's the Florida shit, bro. I told you Florida is wild.
But this, like, bro, this dude got more second chances than anybody. He got more second chances than Fred Flintstone. Like,
fucking Fred.
You know why he kept getting locked? He kept getting locked out the house. He went because he didn't take the trash out. He been messing around on Wilma. But hey, y'all didn't catch that. Y'all wasn't advanced like that to know that that's what Fred was on. Fred, like, you seen that they finally showed it on, in the movie with Halle Berry. You know how I go. But anyway, but my point is this: we got to start moving like we got a purpose, and then we got to start taking. Because I think the women is this. The other reason why it's happening is because women want more successful men. Because back in the day, when everybody was on salary, and everybody was living nice, you know what I'm saying? And dudes had separate families, but they had enough money back then to take care of everybody off of one salary, working at a factory or wherever. You didn't have all this going on. But when the no, I'm
I,
saying, but when the job market changed, when crack hit, all of this stuff started going down.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why. I think what happened early on is you had more integrity with a lot of the men and women,
Hmm.
and men and women knew what their position was in the relationship and they played it and whatnot. But over time, through government and various different ad campaigns out there, they've sold this image to a lot of girls who believe they're all princesses. And they've sold this same dream to a lot of dudes who they're supposed to be princes and save all of these princesses who feel they're entitled and they deserve everything and they can do no wrong. And unfortunately, that's not the case because I mean, I hate to bring up more examples, but there are examples of where men and women are both drunk, they both engage in regretful sex, but only the man is held responsible. Well, why is he held responsible when he's drunk as well? And that infantilization of women and their decision making and choices, I think, has led to a group of women, not all women, but a group, a segment, a schism, if you would, of women who are very vindictive and are very manipulative. And if they can't get it from you one way, they'll get it from you another way. Whether that be through not letting you see your kids' child support, whether that be through making up accusation and lies, whether it be through damaging your property or lying, saying domestic violence and abuse, they see that there is a market for them to succeed in being untruthful, unfaithful, manipulative, conniving. And I think the only way you get rid of this issue, and I mean it's on the male side too, and I think
Oh yeah.
the only way you get rid of this issue is you let them date each other and let them cancel each other out. So if you see a red flag from a chick, you don't talk to her. You see a red flag from a dude, you don't talk to him. You don't treat it as a one-off incident, maybe two-off incidents or something like that. And then if it's a third time, you get the hell out of Dodge, because at this point in time, all these type of lawsuits with all Serizaku,
I'm
all
back.
these types of lawsuits like R. Kelly's, if it sets precedent and if it becomes case law, you don't stand a chance in hell if three girls get together, or a girl and her girlfriend gets together, or a girl on a campus that carries a mattress around for a year and a half gets the drive to do it. You don't stand a snowball's chance in hell. Because the thing a lot of people don't understand with this is I don't have millions of dollars to get a Tom Mesereau or these high level attorneys to fight this shit. Most of us don't. And when they
Hmm.
start applying these same types of rules to all of us across the board using these archaic ass laws, we're all screwed. There's a lot of good men that ended up going to prison and to jail and stuff like that in the 80s and the 90s with crack and all that other stuff, not because they wanted to sell the drugs, it's because they had really no choice. When you're talking about inflation with wages and cutting hours back and all these other things, it's hard, bro. When it's like I can
Hmm.
sell this one rock and make $8,000.
Hmm. I mean, I'm gonna say this real quick though. I'm gonna say this real quick. Shout out to all my exes. Kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, I have to say that I dealt with some mostly high quality, high class woman. I ain't never got set up. I ain't never got nobody big brother, big cousin on me. I ain't never had nobody, drug me or roofie me or whatever. And You know what I'm saying? I got to shout out to them. Shout out to my lady for holding me down. And all I can say, for real, just go find you if anything right now for the brothers out there, you need to get together, young as you can. Three of y'all work, one of y'all go to school or get a trade, start a business, stack your money up. That's why I made no school, no problem, college done right, how to buy your first car debt free. If we do just like our Mexican brothers and sisters, we stack our money up, we open our businesses, we live our life, we get married, and we go on about our business. You know?
Here's my take, man. Like, as like, cause I done had some fucked up shit happen with some women in my past. Right, all of that shit happened for a reason,
Hmm.
and whatever. I mean, like, my thing is this: whatever any of my exes got to say about me, they can say about me, because you know what? At the end of the day, I can destroy them with the truth.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to destroy nothing with. It just didn't work out. We wasn't a match, even though, you know what I'm saying, I
Shit
did
just
kind of
doesn't
get.
work out with some people, and it's just what it is. Like, a lot of my exes, like, one of them, that shit was crazy, but like a couple other ones is like they just, I don't know what was up with them. It just didn't work. I can try something 99.9% of the time, but if the shit don't work, it just don't work.
Yeah.
And it's just that it's messed up to say, but like, when it work out, it just didn't work out, and it's never gonna work out. You can forget that shit. I'm like, I will try with you to the best of my ability, and even then some. But like, I got a limit on how much bullshit I'm gonna deal with a person.
Well, I mean, and that's just how it's got to be, man. Because check it out. Like, you know, that's just what it is, man. Like, and I feel like people need to start having more conversations when it comes to relationships. People actually need to start having.
People do need to have them conversations. But another thing, also, I'm gonna say this: do not be with someone who disrespects you or lets others disrespect you. Like, don't be bothered with them kinds of people.
Facts.
Because I'm like, I'm not gonna be with someone that either disrespects me, puts their hands on me, or any of that shit. I'm too old for this shit. Like, I don't have time for, to be with somebody that got a whole host of issues and shit. Like, they can pack their bags and get the fuck out of my life. I don't have time
Yeah.
for that no more. Now, also, I'm not gonna disrespect no one unless they got this comment and it's like, okay, we disrespect each other back and forth. Okay, then we got a problem. But I'm not gonna just up and disrespect anyone that I'm with just because of whatever we going through. Don't do that shit.
Hmm.
Karma is a bitch, and that shit likes to come at you at the worst fucking times. Trust me.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say this too. As far as me, I have made my all of my exes taught me something and helped me. I feel like get to this point where I'm at right now in my relationships. My relationship, excuse me. And I learned a great deal through the good and the bad, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And you know, bar whatever accidents may have occurred, whatever money and time was spent, I appreciate y'all. Even the girls that wasn't necessarily my exes, if we dated, didn't work out, didn't go nowhere, you know, like I appreciate it because it taught me a lot. Now some of it was more painful than others, but like I said, I never had a girl try to set me up, lie on me, put me in the trick bag.
Yeah.
They always kept it 100. That's one thing I can say about all the women I dealt with. They kept it 100. Even if they ain't keep it 100 about themselves, they kept it 100 with me about me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta appreciate that, and I feel like we need to start just because it didn't work out with me.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta give credit where credit is due. And
Sometimes you gotta let.
shout out.
For me,
Go
like
ahead.
I'm like with some people, like you do not need to let your past determine your fucking future, right? Just
Facts.
because of where you started does not mean this is where you gonna end up.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna say this to the ladies and the gentlemen, because I feel like we get caught up in where we trying to go. I know this is a very emotional episode of Beats and Bits. I forgot to tell y'all to get y'all Kleenex boxes and
Mm-hmm.
and get your Kleenex, get your water, get whatever you was gonna get. But no, but enjoy that time. I felt like a lot of time I wasn't enjoying what was going on. You moving so life is moving so fast. As men, we trying to run the bag up. We trying to be successful. We trying to do all. Enjoy the time that even if it don't work out. Like rest in peace to my boy Rico. Right now, his ex is one of my peoples. Right,
Mm-hmm.
he died. They ain't been together for at least 10 years. She showed up to that funeral. I mean, not to the funeral, but to the balloon release, and she basically just said he kept it 100. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what you want. You feel me? That's what you want is that you did, even if it didn't work out, you move on, whatever. That's what you want to enjoy. Everything she said was, I enjoy being with him. We moved on. We went to different schools. Life had different plans for us, but enjoy who you with and make sure you treat them with the utmost respect. Because when you treat a woman with respect, even if she disrespecting you, it's kind of hard when you know what I'm saying. And you're not gonna always do it. Sometimes you're gonna have to just break away just to make
Mm-hmm.
it be real, like just to let them know, because then they respect you like that. You know, it ain't gonna work out. You come back, especially if you're dealing with an ex. If you're thinking, okay, we broke up and we gonna work this out, we grown and time has passed and whoa, 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 like, no, some things just need to stay where it's at, you know.
Yeah.
But enjoy that time that you have with that. I think we too uptight nowadays. If you're gonna date somebody, date somebody. If you're gonna screw, if you both consent, you know what I'm saying? That's the new language, the new lingo. If you're gonna consent, do what you're gonna do, respect each other, put up boundaries, have communication. Fellas, don't go for it as much. Don't make sex be the thing that you there for a woman. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, what makes a woman respect you, and even after you go, you won't have these problems. When you don't make sex be the biggest thing about it, that's when that woman has respect for you. Now, she might not have respect for herself. She might feel down on herself, or she might feel whatever about her situation. But when it come to you, it may not work out. She might be mad at you right now. You know, she probably want to tell you to come back, but her pride won't let you do it. Let her do it. But it's that.
Honestly, like,
And fellas, you too, because we be
yeah,
messing up. I'll be
we,
seeing a
we,
lot of
we,
guys. You be out,
it
y'all be
cuts
out
both
here.
ways. We fuck up on both ends of it, okay?
Yeah,
But
I see a lot of
also,
y'all.
but
Go ahead, go
also,
ahead.
the thing is that, and this is from my own personal experience. I don't want a girl just for sex or anything. I want her to be my fucking peace. I want to be happy when I'm around that person versus I got to deal with some drama, some bullshit,
Like
some
you can't wait to get away from 'em.
exactly. Like, I want you to be my fucking peace from all the other shit that's going on around me. Okay, I might have a shit day at work. I might have a shit time doing something or whatever. But when I'm with that person, I want to be able to feel like I can fucking relax.
Mm-hmm.
And if you with a person and they don't make you feel that way, you need to be ready to bail, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I don't have time for that shit anymore. Of oh, is she going through some drama with this and this and that? That shit almost becomes a thing on the regular, and you get tired of that, man. It's not something you want to deal with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many other opportunities out here with less stress, less issue, less drama and bullshit going on.
Yeah, bro. And don't
Come
be
away from
afraid.
them.
And don't be afraid to get up out of there. Like,
Yeah,
have it
like,
up and make it. It's
be
gonna be
ready to
hard.
bug the fuck out at a moment's
Exactly.
notice.
Cause your blessing could be right around the corner, and then,
And
like
here
I
you
said,
are
man.
fucking around staying with this person that they ain't either trying to be shit, they ain't about shit, or they're just, this is someone that, you don't need to be around that person. Just forget about them. Be able to walk away and don't look back. Just fucking one direction forward.
And you know, that's all I got to say on it, man. Y'all got some shout outs or something y'all want to do real quick. I appreciate Breezy you coming on. I know you've been, handling business. So, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Serizaku always, stepping up. And shout out to Hayes one time, you know what I'm saying? You Ain't Lying podcast, man. I feel like we came back with Avengers, man. I had to deal with that whole Target situation, and it looked like, they gonna do their thing. So, I'm excited to go up in the Target, man. Like, I pray that it all works out and we, could get that situation resolved. Uh, as for everybody that I said something about on this show, as far as like Meek and Kanye, Pusha, whatever, I wish them success and peace in their life, because it seemed like they all going through it, and Drake is a very, very poignant thing on their mind. Comparison is the thief of joy, of all joy. So when you think you comparing yourself to some other man or some other situation or whatever, you don't know what this person had to go through to get to where they at.
Yeah.
And
Like
yeah,
don't be around people that's just up there to steal your joy or your glory or be fucking miserable around you. Because see, the thing about misery is this: misery
yeah,
just
look.
doesn't love company. It requires that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from
And,
motherfuckers just always miserable or always negative and shit. Because that shit just affects your whole fucking life.
mm-hmm.
And it's too much other good shit you could be doing with your time than being around a motherfucker that they always so they're just mired in misery. And the thing is about it is that the only person making them miserable is themselves.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They just
you gotta let a
they
lot of
just
that stuff
want
go.
yeah. It's just like don't be around them kind of people.
And learn and love life, man. Because I felt, outside of the gang here and Hayes, and I felt like a lot of people wasn't, I had been down in certain situations. I got fed up with certain people, certain entities, certain individuals, certain relationships or whatever. And last year, man, with everything kind of went sideways with me personally and with the world, I had to have a long sit with myself, and just kind of just pray away those things. And I had to sit down and you'll realize what it is. You know what I'm
Quick,
saying?
fast, in a hurry. Trust me, I've
And,
been there. I,
and it's
I
easier to
looked
get over it.
around and I looked around at what was what's wrong with what's going on in my life, and it's like enough is enough, and it's time for a change, and shit had to go.
Hmm.
And ever since I had that had me a Nutella sandwich and juice, and then next thing I know, my life just starts getting better, one thing after another. I mean, I just I got a girlfriend. I'm waiting to get a truck.
What type of truck you getting?
Thinking about that Chevy Suburban. That motherfucker still look kind of tough.
Okay.
Serizaku trying to roll down the street playing the Power Rangers movie theme at the loudest decibel possible.
Dude,
He gonna put a 12.
I already do that in the Matmobile.
Oh, okay. He gonna look. He about to put 4 16s in the back of this Suburban
Shit.
and get
I want,
pulled
I
over.
want, I want to hop out my motherfucking car wearing my Red Ranger shirt, looking like ain't nobody fuck with me on my team.
He gonna have the Megazord painted on the side, like when it's in Rover mode on the side
Oh
of the
hell yeah,
Suburban. You open
hell
up the
yeah. That
door.
motherfucker would be kind of tough.
You open up the door. All the seats got different colors, and the headrest got the different Power Rangers power coins on them.
Shit, I don't blame you. That motherfucker do sound
Uh,
cool. That don't sound like a
then
bad
wait a
idea.
minute.
Let me do that.
Then he gonna have the sun visor with the Rangers in the Megazord, and it's gonna look like the Megazord.
I mean, shit, I do need me a new sun visor for my car, man. Say
I'm
that.
just saying. Then
I
the
might have to
whole
go ahead and cop that one, but the thing
the
is
lights
this.
gonna
It's
be
like
Zordon blue.
the thing is this. I just, what? Every morning I done woke up now as of late and been like, I deserve better from every day.
Hmm.
I start
Facts.
off with a positive affirmation that I deserve better. I deserve to live in a fucking nice house. I deserve to work a good job and make money. I deserve to live and be well. And I want that for other people.
Hmm.
But I know I gotta do for me first. So it's like, look, let me go ahead and try to do this shit because I want things to be better around as a whole.
Hmm.
So like,
Oh yeah.
I get up, I do that shit, I don't, wish for things like, if I win the lottery, I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna play it every week. I mean, you can't win if you don't play.
Hmm.
But that being said, I mean, hey, if I win, shit, great. But if not, it's okay. I mean, it's what it is.
Hmm. But
But
you gonna still work hard though. It ain't like you just banking on
exactly.
the lot. Yeah, it
Oh
ain't.
hell,
It
if I win, I'm still gonna just go to work and be like,
ain't. See, this is why y'all my partners, cause ain't nobody. Cause
because
same thing gonna happen.
a lot of some of the motherfuckers they win and like, yeah, they blew all the money that they had
Yeah,
because it's
I'm gonna
like
straight.
they ain't know what the fuck to do with it, and then they stop working. It's like, yeah, now I got to get me a new fucking job, basically starting
Yeah,
off. Like,
all
no,
over
dude,
again
just I'd be
in the
like,
hole.
just be
You
like,
know.
yeah, just give me a little bit of money every year for the rest of my life, and yeah, just do that, and I'll be good. I just still go to work. I just go to I still go to work.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. Y'all gonna still see up until a point
By
where
me still, keeping doing. I don't really even need the job, but it's like, yeah, I need to keep busy doing stuff versus being
yeah,
rich and fucking. I'll blow up, be sitting in a tub full of water, and they'll be like, "Aren't you wet sitting in that water?" Man, I'll be like, "What water?"
exactly. It's like
I ain't trying to be that.
realest thing I seen was BFP the Pac Man. He said he got over $1 million in the bank, but he still hit his mail routes every week, and on the weekends he do shows.
Shit, I don't blame them, man.
He don't never miss a day. He's still there.
I mean, if you want better for your life, you got to work at it.
Yep, he take care of his kids and he do his thing. But fellas, I appreciate y'all. We didn't clock. This is a classic episode right here. We back, you know, and that's why I named the episode "Minimum Carnage." Serizaku, because that
Oh,
was minimal.
I thought because that fucking movie being bullshit.
Yeah, that's exactly why. But yeah, you know, you know. Oh, shout out to Bill Cosby for shouting out Lil Boosie.
And Cosby's been putting in work lately for a bunch of people getting fucked over.
Man,
Yeah,
I've been seeing. Look, I seen him say that about Boosie, and I thought that my screen was broke. Cause
mm.
never in a million years would I think that Bill Cosby would say anything positive about anybody in the rap game or how he felt. I really thought, but again, like I say, when trouble comes, it make you change, and I could speak from that personally. It make you question and change everything that you was doing. It make you look in the mirror, and it make you accept what you was running from, and it holds you accountable. So I feel, and that's why I said earlier, Breezy, about Kels with the first time. And sometimes, man, some people is an example on how and what not to do. And I feel like if God want, R. Kelly to walk, just like Bill Cosby, he walk. But I guarantee you, if he does, he gonna change his life completely around this time. You know.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying is that when you know you got a target on your back and a price on your head, you move a little different.
Well, as the saying go, if you got a target on your back, don't run across a field.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So we're gonna get on out of here, man. We're gonna play a couple commercials, man. Shout out, like I said, man. Shout out to my boy Charlie Norwood, man.
Yeah, it's another one. What? Shine bright. Another one for you.
Yeah, shout out to that boy CMW Hayes.
While others quit, stayed on our shit. The time is now. Yeah. Notice on the door, landlord trying to kick me out. Back against the wall, I still keep a smile. Do it, do it, do it, just do it. Whatever it is, do it, do it, do it, just do it. Whatever it is, do it, do it, do it.
Shout out to my boy Durs from Mike Chick Global. Shout out to that boy Raw Kizzy, man. And with this one, y'all, thank y'all. And y'all got some shout outs before we go.
Oh no, I ain't got that.
No, not this week, man.
All right, man. Shout out to the crew and to you, y'all out there watching. Peace.
Bow down, yeah, you know I'm a king now. I see wearing choke chains, be the thing now. You couldn't catch me rocking that shit if they paid me. I don't give a fuck if it was trending by Jay-Z. You ain't hard body homeboy, you just look mad. The tats on your face just paint, who did that? You hating on me, how far that's gonna get you? Standing like the art swag on crab ragoon. Turn your little beef, low main in the cat food. Pull up at the dog pound, bumping that dog food. Feeling like a rub when he kicked, the building's over. Feeling like I smoke moon.
Hit me up, little shawty, hit me up. Hit me up, little shawty, hit me